Today is 6th February 2026, and we have just few days to Ramadan. Today I was opportune to attend my Jumat prayer at Sultan Bello's Mosque. And of course, I just want to share the details or the summary of that khutbah because we have few days to Ramadan. Much of the khutbah is focused on the do's and don'ts of Ramadan, the ethics of Ramadan. So, and here is the summary. Number one, you have to make sure you ask for sincere forgiveness from Allah for all the things that you've done, all the sins that you've committed, those that, especially those that relates to you and Him. You have to seek for sincere repentance. Try as much as possible to clean your heart. You clean your heart by reciting lots and lots of Quran. So you have to also try to increase your worship. So when you don't take your prayers very seriously, you have to, as much as possible, try to do all of that in Ramadan. Again, another important point is try to feed the less privileged, the needy, those around you, even your neighbors. If you have the means, you have to try as much as possible to do that. And you don't have to have a lot of money to do that. You can feed them from the little that you have. The rich can do what they can based on the financial capacity that they have, and likewise the poor and the less privileged. We all have people that we are doing better than, so we can try as much as possible to help the less privileged and those around us and our neighbors. So, and while we are doing all of that, do not forget the widow. So we always have to remember those widows that we have in our street, in our homes, or in our neighbors. So we always have to try to remember those people. Again, it's very important that you try to make people happy to the best of your ability, as much as it doesn't go against the teachings of Islam. You have to try as much as possible to make people happy. The Imam quoted an hadith that says that you are not a true Muslim if you goes to the bed while you are not hungry, while your belly is full, meanwhile your neighbors are seriously hungry, and you are not assisting them, you are not helping them. So it's very important that when you eat, always remember your neighbor. So again, he advised those wholesalers who are dealing with food items that you should try not to increase food item. And whoever does that, punishment of Allah awaits him on the day of judgment. So do not increase the price of food items in anticipation of Ramadan, or because you believe the demand is going to be higher, and because of that, you are increasing the prices of food items. So these are some lessons that we learned today. And finally, he concluded by saying that you should watch what you say, you should watch where you go with your leg, the things you say with your mouth, and of course, the things you hear with your ear. So you have to be very careful, because all of these things might directly or indirectly nullify your fasting. The conclusion was that make sure that your iftar, your sahur, you eat from the best of halal, not just the halal food, but the income itself, eat halal. And when you are helping people, help them with halal money and on halal food. So make sure that whatever it is you are eating together with your family and the people you intend to assist, you are doing all of that based on halal. This is just the summary of the khutbah.